All right, so we are focusing now on the migrant crisis once again, with number of accidents reported from several locations today. In fact, the migrants crisis have once again gripped the nation, with as many as 3 road accidents taking place. At least 17 migrants were killed in the last 24 hours in road accidents across 3 states when they were on their way to their home state. The hopes and expectations of these migrants, whether they were traveling on foot or via trucks or buses, were all crushed in one night. In fact, Govind is joining me on the phone line on the incident that happened in Madhya Pradesh. Let's first get in the inputs that has happened. The inputs from Madhya Pradesh. In Guna, in fact, one incident took place earlier today. Over to you, Govind, to tell us when and where exactly this happened. We got to hear that there was a collision of 2 vehicles and several migrants died in this accident. I'm going across to Disha Shah. There was a minor misunderstanding in following the cues. I just want to go across to Disha, who's joining me now from Bhuj. Let's first get inputs from Bhuj and then we go across to the other locations. Disha, sorry to keep you on hold there on this story, but we are focusing now first on the incident in Bhuj in Gujarat, where 1,000 workers are agitating at the moment. There were incidents of pelting stones. Even trucks were attacked. Now, this is happening despite all the assurances coming towards the migrant relief, etc. Why are the workers agitated, and what's happened really in Bhuj?
Well, that's right, Frida. In fact, it's very important to note here that in the last 2 weeks, massive migrant protests have taken place, specifically in the state of Gujarat. We have seen 4 such protests in last 2 weeks in the city of Surat. And right now, yesterday we saw it in Kutch, which is an orange zone identified by the government. What exactly happened here is, Frida, that around 1,000 migrant workers and laborers, they came on the streets, they started agitating, they started doing chakka jam is what we understand. They blocked the crucial highways, what we understand, only demanding that they should be sent back to their native homes. So let's go to a background of what exactly happened. All of these migrant workers who were protesting, their trains were scheduled to leave 2 days ago, but it got cancelled due to some reason which the government has not really clarified yet to them, that what was the reason of the cancellation of the train. And that is why, despite waiting and despite not really getting satisfactory answers from the district administration as to when the next train will go and what will be the new timings, so despite of course being clueless, most of them, they landed up on the streets. When the police really came to bring the situation under control, they started throwing stones at them. Stone pelting did really take place. Few of the trucks were also being attacked by these migrant laborers who were trying to pass the roadblock. So such instances did really take place. In fact, the migrant workers and laborers complained, saying that they had done all the registration process. They had also paid 750 rupees per ticket to go back to the native homes like UP and Bihar. But the Gujarat government did not really specify that why the train got cancelled, and secondly, when the next train will leave. So after getting assurances from the district administration that transport arrangement will be made for them very soon, maybe after 3 to 4 hours, the roadblock was over. The highway was open for regular movement is what we understand. And these are the assurances that the migrant workers did really get.
Right. Okay, so Disha, we understand the major concerns that you highlighted for us. Let's also now, in fact, talk about the overall picture that we are trying to bring our viewers here on the migrant crisis. The immediate challenge now is to make these workers understand that there is a hazard there on the road. And there are 3 incidents, like I said earlier, that has happened. Disha already pointed out to this protest that has broken out in Bhuj.